Let's see how we use our solubility table to find out if ionic, and it only works for ionic substances, are soluble in water or not. Now, what we're going to do is, if we say it's soluble, we'll write AQ. Right there. If it's not soluble, we'll write S. It's a bit of an exaggeration. Some things are more soluble than others, so it's really slightly soluble. A little bit might dissolve, not much. Here, just about everything will dissolve. We'll just call it dissolves or doesn't dissolve. What I do is first look at the negative ion. That's SO4. I can find it up here in my polyatomic ion chart if I want. Sulfate, okay? Look for the negative ion in the blue row. Look for the SO4 in the blue row. Oh, there it is. Now, pay attention to what's underneath it in the column. I'm looking for lead, Pb. Okay, do I find Pb there? Oh, yes I do, it's right there. So I find Pb in this section here, so I travel all the way to the left and say, it must be slightly soluble. So if I stuck a bunch of PbSO4 in some water, stirred it up, shake it up, it shouldn't dissolve. Sodium sulfate. So once again, first search the blue for the negative ion. Blue is all for the negative ions with one little exception, that ammonium is positive. Don't worry about it, okay? On the group 1 ions too, okay? So there's the sulfate again. Now look down here. I'm looking for sodium, Na, and I don't see it anywhere. So it's definitely not in this list, so it must be defined by the word most. So the word most must include pretty well everything else, including sodium. So I'm over here, I go to the left. Oh, AQ. This thing is very soluble. If I put that in some water, I would expect it to dissolve. OH minus, that's hydroxide. Find the OH minus in the blue row here. Looking, and there it is right there. Now look underneath the calcium. Look underneath the calcium. Well, I don't see calcium. Calcium is not a group 1 ion, that's for sure. In fact, if I look a little harder here, I see calcium is a group 2 ion, not a group 1, it's group 2. So that doesn't work for me. So it's not a group 1 ion, it's certainly not that. It must come under the word most. So I've narrowed it down to this box here. I travel all the way left, slightly soluble. So I would not expect this ionic compound to dissolve in water. Remember, this works only for ionic substances, only ionic, not molecular. Your solubility table. Find the negative ion in the blue row, then look down for the positive ion. Watch out for the word most. If the positive ion you're not looking for is not in there, it would come under the word most.